Hello, and welcome to the Kidney Corner. Today we have a special guest with us, Ryan Gairdner. Welcome on board, Ryan. Thank you for coming today and joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. So today, Ryan is CEO of the day. So how did you get that opportunity, Ryan?
I got that opportunity because I won a team member of the year for last year. So this is part of that award process.
Great. So Ryan embodies our core values here within Hema-Tec. And last year for 2022, he won Employee of the Year. So Ryan, you've been with us since 2015,
2015, right? August 2015.
So well, we appreciate that. I think the team does as well. And that's why you're the Employee of the Year. So thank you. So welcome to the podcast, and we'll get started.
All right.
So do you want to tell the team a little bit about yourself?
Well, I mean, like I said, I've been a nurse since beginning of 2006. I've done ER for 7 years. Then I got into acute dialysis, first with Fresenius, and then Chris gobbled up all our contracts, and I kind of came along with it. And I was glad to make the move, honestly. It's been a good ride. I really enjoyed it here.
We appreciate you having you here. So what is your current role within Hema-Tec? What do you do?
My current role in Hema-Tec is I'm a apheresis nurse. I still do help out in dialysis fairly often, and they need help out in the field there. But so now I do apheresis treatments, everything from Kalamazoo, Lansing, and Flint area.
So you do some driving, don't you?
Do a little bit of driving. I listen to a lot of books.
Dude, what's your favorite books? You have a favorite?
That's my most favorite ever, probably Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like horror books.
Ooh.
And Dan Simmons' Summer of Night would probably be up there as well. And It.
Yes.
Stephen King's It.
That's a
I have first editions. Not Dracula's, because that's multiple thousands of dollars, but I have first editions of the other two hanging on my wall.
Now they made a book with it as well, right?
Yeah, it is the book by Stephen King. It's about a 1,200-page book.
Wow, what did you like better, the movie or the book?
Oh, it's the book.
By far?
Yeah. No, that's a classic of all time. Anybody that likes horror.
The movie scared me enough, I probably would not read the book. So you do apheresis here and dialysis.
Yes.
How long have you been doing apheresis?
I think it's going on 2 years.
2 years?
I think it's going on 2 years now.
So what do you enjoy about it? What is piqued your interest about apheresis?
Apheresis is really, you'll do a series of treatments with the patient, and you can actually really connect with the patient, and also you'll and seeing the improvements, especially something like some of the neurological things that we do, Guillain-Barré, or and then actually like the patient that I just did yesterday. Somebody almost got intubated a week ago. Now she's had her fourth treatment. She actually was up feeding herself.
Wow.
She couldn't move her arms at all. 33-year-old mom of four.
33 years old.
Mom of four, So it's like, this is obviously devastating.
Yeah.
And she's up actually feeding herself. And then we're looking to get her into inpatient rehab and see if we can make her recover. And she's also a fellow. She's a Hurley nurse as well.
Is she?
Yeah, she's a nurse at Hurley. For somebody who was so a little bit hopeless, and now she's like, okay, I can do this. I can have my career back. I can be the mom I was to my kids again. This is going to happen for me.
Wow, that's gotta be so rewarding.
Yeah. So it was really good to see.
So I would have to say, is that the most rewarding part of your job, or?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely part of it, or a big part of it. And it's we get getting to do some. I like to do different things. I like to learn different things. So we had like the platelet depletion, some of the more rare procedures that all I saw in cow blood. And that's another with the platelet. Pheresis guy, we had fantastic results. And to see him, he was discharged from the hospital. A guy who had multiple strokes and all these issues. Platelets were almost 4 million, so they were way over the roof. To see him get better, and he left the hospital doing very well as well. So it's good to see.
So you're making good impact. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So one of the reasons why Ryan is the Employee of the Year for 2022 is, like I said, he embodies our core value, always going above and beyond, creating those extraordinary moments, tackling every problem with a solution. He is the guy that will always help out. There's no distance you won't travel. There's no place you won't go. There's no patient you won't dialyze or apheresis. And for that, and embodying our core values, you're just a great fit for our organization. I just want to personally thank you for being that individual, being somebody that others can inspire to be. Everybody I spoke to enjoys working with with you. So tell me a little bit about you. What do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, my wife and I are both really big readers, so we have like, our house is covered in books and bookshelves.
Really?
Yeah, we have like a whole room and nothing but bookshelves.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, we go to Barnes & Noble and spend all this
So
money.
you get quiet nights sitting next to each other?
Yeah, we do.
reading a book?
We'll read, or she'll be on her Kindle or have a book. We'll do that a lot. You know, I'm big into horror books. For the most part, that's always been my favorite. Hence the tattoos. You know, I have a ghost holding a book. So we do a lot of reading. That's something that both my wife and I share. Believe it or not, like going bird watching.
Really?
Yep. I live off of Lake Erie, and I really like, every time I go up there, and there's a really good population of both bald eagles and ospreys, and you can watch them fishing. Yep. Seems osprey dive down and come up, you can see the fish in its in its claws taking it. It's just really neat. And then you see the ships go by and stuff, and it's like all these people watching them, but they're totally oblivious to what's going on around them. I like watching that.
I like that. So tell me a few things that you're most grateful for.
I am very grateful for lucky enough to be married to the love of my life. I have 2 healthy kids, sometimes problematic, but they're going through those teenage years. Good dog. What else do what else do you need? It's I was raised by good people. I have a mother and father who I'm still grateful to have with me at this point.
Sounds like you have a lot to be grateful for.
I do.
All right. So tell the team, because you're the CEO of the day today. You've been making decisions, having meetings, shaking stuff up. Tell them what it's like to be the CEO of the day.
Well, there's a lot to coordinate and organize. I mean, it's amazing, because if somebody hasn't been with the company for that long, like when I hired on, like we were talking about before we started, you had 6 contracts. Yeah. You ran this out of your home office. We did. And how things have changed. It's like, now you got these big contracts and all that different. There's a lot of challenges and a lot of things, but it's a lot to coordinate and it's a lot to go through. But you curated a team. So that's what makes everything doable. No one person could do this alone. So it's a good team here.
Yeah, we're very blessed to have an amazing team here at Hema-Tec. You're being a big part of that. Hence why you won Employee of the Year. You embody that team mindset. We've only been able to grow. Another core value is because of our reputation. I think we had a meeting today with a lady that worked at one hospital, moved to another hospital, and talked about our reputation and how that she was very happy with their services, and we had a good reputation, right?
Yes.
So our reputation precedes us. That's our legacy.
Yes. So that's how they reached out to Hema-Tec because of that. So
yeah. So
nobody's making phone calls to just random hospitals. They're calling us.
Yeah. Most of our growth over the past 10 years has been from phone calls, but that's you guys out in the field doing an amazing job day in, day after, taking care of that patient. Great. So tell me, to the viewers here, what keeps you here? What do you enjoy doing with your job? Why do you stay at Hema-Tec?
Well, it's nice. You actually can feel like a person. You're not just a cog in the wheel, which is honestly kind of how I felt at the other big dialysis company starts with an F.
You won't say names.
Yep. I could call you on your cell phone. You'd answer the phone. It doesn't, things like that don't usually happen, but it's, and you feel like, if you reach out for something, you get a response. My manager is Rosemary, if I need to, I'm going to get a response. I have support out there in the field, even though I might be the only apheresis person in that hospital, I'm still supported. Very positive things. It's been in a challenging field dealing with sick patients, so I enjoyed it. I'm not going anywhere.
We appreciate it. We don't want you to. So we appreciate you being here today and learning the ropes and learning what we do and being CEO of it today. He bought the office lunch, so they were very happy to have him on board today. So my last question for you, is there a question I didn't ask you that you want your team to know?
Oh, that's kind of...
Did I forget to ask something? That you want everybody to know. That's the key.
I don't know if I have necessarily a question right now.
Is there anything you want to say to the team?
No, I appreciate that. I see so much of the company going to all these different hospitals. I'm appreciative of the people I work with. Go up to Flint and cracking jokes with those guys and gals, and down to Lansing and Kalamazoo. We got a lot of good people.
Being on the apheresis team, you travel a lot more now than you were in dialysis. So you made a lot more connections with the team, haven't you?
Yeah, they're people I wouldn't have probably met otherwise. Not something outside of a Hema-Tec event or something. But yeah, so from It'll be from Hurley to Flint all the way to Kalamazoo. So people that you normally probably wouldn't connect with. Yeah, you get to meet some different people and meet some good people.
That's awesome. Well, Ryan, I truly appreciate you having here today on our podcast, and congratulations again for being Employee of the Year. You truly embody it, so thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.